What's up, everyone? Pete Tverdov here with Tverdov Housing, here to give you a market update, the first one of the year for January of 2024 in the city of New Brunswick. So what's changed, Pete? Why are you wasting my time with this video? Well, I'll tell you what's changed. Some stuff, but not a lot. What I'm going to tell you is, in January, basically in a nutshell, very little inventory, both on the single family side and the multifamily side. On the single family side, there's only 11 deals active in the month of January. Very light, honestly. 10 deals closed in January. Average days on market ticked up, though, to 46 days on average, which is about a month and a half for you math majors out there. I was not one of those. What was interesting to me, though, the average closing price for the first time that I've seen since I've been doing these cracked 400,000, and actually was 410,000. So what does that mean? Well, right now I think you could consider it almost like an anomaly. Like, let's get some more data before we start thinking like, oh my gosh, like single family is really jumping in price. But definitely something to watch, because I have not seen that previously. And the average closing price to list price ratio, 101%. So again, if you've watched a lot of these videos, every time I say this to you guys, I keep saying it's averages above asking. Well, averages above asking again. On the multifamily side, it's been very consistent all year. All last year, and it's still consistent in January. Only 3 active listings in the month of January. So if you wanted a multifamily property in New Brunswick, you had to move quickly, because there's just not much out there, and there's a lot of buyers out there. Trust me, guys. Some of my buyers might even be watching this video. There's a lot of you out there. You got to trust me when I tell you we need to jump on a property. This is exactly why. 4 deals closed in the month of January on the multifamily side. Average days on market was also about a month and a half. Average closing price in the mid 500,000s. I think it was like 530, 536. And average list price to sales price ratio almost 104%. So multifamily continues to be red hot. So what are the takeaways here? The takeaways to remember are, winter is generally a slower time in real estate. You have to remember that. Add to the fact that there's already a shortage of inventory because of the interest rates. So like, there's just no inventory, and there's a lot of buyers out there who want property in New Brunswick. So that's a bad combination if you want prices to go down. And then the other thing that we have to keep in mind is the rates. So we did see a little bit of relief with the rates like in December and January, but I don't think we're there yet where we're going to see a whole lot of relief and the Federal Reserve cutting. I know some people think they might start cutting in March. I don't think they will. And to the layman, if you don't really know what that means, when the Federal Reserve decides to play around with interest rates, that affects mortgage rates. So as an industry right now, we're rooting for them to cut rates, because if they cut rates, mortgage rates will follow. But in a nutshell, like, it's not going to be some monumental rate cut that you see this year. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen until maybe May or June. But I do enjoy following the data, and I'm kind of curious to see how it plays out month over month. So I'm rambling a bit now, but in a nutshell, what you have to remember in this market right now, inventory is tight. If something is priced well and it just came to market, it's probably going to go under contract quickly. So if you're a buyer out there, you have to be ready to pounce. Otherwise, it's not going to last, and you're still going to be wishing that you had an investment property. So keep that in mind.